Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today I've got Royal Recruits, Royal Hogs, and this one is a very strong deck in this meta. Recruits have been good for a while, but Pigs were really bad because of Bomb Tower being really strong, Tesla being really strong, Fireball being overused. But in the last patch, Poison became good, so less Fireballs being played, and in addition, they also buffed the Pigs by 6% for each Pig, so Pigs are a real force, and I'm going to show you guys how to play it today. Alright, let's hop into the first match, see how this one goes. With Pigs, you kind of want to play slow. Don't really want to commit too heavily at the beginning, especially since you have a tankier deck with Recruits. So I'm just going to go ahead and start with just a Barbaro. I don't want to go too aggressive early. We've got to see really what's going on. Okay, Mother Witch. Okay, so that might be something that I want to Fireball, but I'm actually going to play Recruits first, just to get something on the board. Also, you can use the Flying Machine to bait out the Fireball. That's a pretty good strategy to be employing as well. Like, when he plays that, immediately my first inclination is use the Flying Machine to take it out quickly. See what he plays. He does have the Inferno Dragon. I'm not going to go here in case he has a Fireball or something. He could hit everything, so I'm not going to... I don't want to allow him to hit all my stuff, so we're going to go Zappies lower. And if I need to, I can always Arrow or something, worst case, but looks like I'm going to be fine with just this. This looks like great defense so far. I don't really have anything to be worried about. It's Dark Prince Cage, which means this could also be Pigs, or it could also be Mega Knight, so you're going to have to be very careful. It could also be E-Giant. So we're going to have to see. Actually, Inferno Dragon makes me think that it's E-Giant. Yeah, it is. So we're going to go opposite lane now because I know there's no Cage and there's no Dark Prince. He's going to have to come with something else. He does have the Bomber. So next time I get that, I'm going to go ahead and Prediction Arrows that tile. I'm going to ignore that. I don't. Really, the threat here is the E-Giant, not the Bomber. I don't care about the Bomber by comparison. Bomber is basically irrelevant compared to the E-Giant, so we're going to go ahead and counter the E-Giant. He's probably going to Lightning this. It's the best play. That's a free Fireball. We don't want the Goblin Brawler turning into a Pig for him, so we're going to go ahead and take the Mother Witch off the board immediately so we don't have that happening. And we already have a huge lead, and I've really not outplayed the opponent at all, just played Pigs when I knew the two counters were a cycle. This deck is so strong. I'm just going to go ahead and split Zappies just like before. This will stop the Inferno Dragon right in its tracks. I won't get any value unless he goes for a Lightning on it, which would be crazy. I'd be shocked. I'm just going to wait. I don't have to commit. That's the nice thing about this deck. I don't have to commit too heavily. I can just play slow. Recruits in the back is never a bad play. I mean, unless I need them somewhere else. If I need them somewhere else, I'd play them higher up, right? So here's another example. Like right here, he's 100% going to go for probably a Inferno Dragon, but I'm going to go here just to get the Brawler. And once he plays... That's bold right there. And now we'll take the arrows. That's a big commitment for just a Flying Machine. And I'm going to go ahead and punish that immediately. Now we have... Then there's no counter to the Lightning, which means I can play this... Sorry, there's no counter. There's no Lightning for the Cage, which is what I was trying to say. So that means it's really hard for me to actually break through this. He's going Zappies to pull me to the side, but... Surprise, surprise, I have two ranged troops on this. There's the Lightning, but now I know he's low in Elixir. I just know he's low in Elixir, and I'm going in. Bomber's going to be played, and we're going to arrow it off the board. No Bomber, there it is. Fine, we'll Fireball it now. That's fine by me. I don't mind waiting. And with that, the game's over. And I feel like this deck is just so incredibly strong. You can just go you play so passive, but still have so much of a threat. It's crazy how good this deck is. And with that, we're gonna go right into the next one with a W. All right, into match number 2. I don't love this hand. I'd like to play a little. I'm just gonna go for a Barbaro cycle again. If you have to cycle something, that's the one you want to cycle. Skellies, okay. Ice Spirit and Skellies. It could be Expo or Hog. It's my first two inclinations. Now it looks a lot like Hog. It looks exactly like a Hog deck. So we're gonna play this. We're gonna play this slow. What we really need to find is our Cage. Cage is conveniently last in our cycle, which is very useful. So we're gonna have to cycle to a Cage for his first Hog. It looks like it is gonna be Hog. I'm gonna play Recruits, so that no matter which way he plays, and I can play Zappies in the center. So I'm not too worried yet. But we really do need the Cage because he's definitely playing Hog. Or I guess it could be some like weird Wall Breakers deck, but if he is playing Wall Breakers, then why Ice Spirit instead of Electro Spirit? It's kind of weird. I'm going to go here, because this Valkyrie's out of hand, which means I can take this arrows. Well, that's a really nice sequence for me. We get everything there, and wow. I probably didn't deserve that much damage, but we get a ton. I can ignore this Valkyrie, it's only one hit. Yeah, no problem. I'm just going to go Zappies in the back. When he plays something aggressive, I'm just going to go for a Cage. I don't really know. It could actually still be Wall Breakers. It really could be. He's not showing. I'm just going to go Zappies in the back. There's no reason to be too aggressive. Just like before, we play this deck really slow. You don't have to think actually that much, which is the beauty for a lot of players. We want to play like very, very low brain. You guys know what I'm talking about. And he's just decided he's not going to do anything about my Zappies and Leak Elixir. Interesting. I'll just play Flying Machine. I'm guessing that we will actually see Wall Breakers now. Wall Breakers, oh, actually, I was right the first time. It is actually Hog, and I'm going to go for this Barbell to bowl through both these troops. Goblin Brawl is going to be clutch against the Hog. We'll get a couple shots. Yeah, 2 shots on the Hog, and I'll only take 1 hit, so it's no problem. He's going to have to counter this, maybe Firecracker. I almost said Fire Spirit. But yeah, this looks really good. Again, we got a lot of value. He's going to have to counter this still. Skellies maybe, but there's no Skellies. Okay, now going this way because he's just played his Valkyrie, so he's going to have to come up with something else. I'm going to take this because I know he doesn't have a better counter. And this will pull all the way over, which is nice. That's going to get more damage on the left lane than the right. So and I have the opportunity to switch lanes, which I will do. I will switch. I'm going arrows just because I want to get extra damage on the Hog. It's not so much about the Skelly, it's about getting extra damage onto the Hog. Now just the Barbell just to stop the Valk, which is nice. No problems here. I'm gonna play Recruits. I just want to play a little bit slow. That's what you do with this deck anyway. I'm gonna go here. He's gonna probably go for a Hog, and I'll put my Cage in the middle. It's probably the best play for him. He's just waiting. I'm a little bit weirded out by this style, but it works, I guess, if it works for him. Okay, I'll play this right at the bridge because it's gonna get distracted by those recruits. We'll go after the nice Valk blocking. That was a really nice Valk by the opponent. It blocks everything. I can go arrows here and then just pigs. Because now Tesla and Valk are both out of hand, and my Flying Machine is helping against the Hog Rider. That's honestly just funny. And the Flying Machine gets a log on the tower. This deck is so strong, man. I'm just playing defense, really. Really, that's all that's happening here. Just so much defense being played, and it's really hard to break through. I go here. He's gonna go for a Hog. Yeah, we're gonna go Zappies, and we're gonna Fireball it back. That's all you do. Just wait a second. Fireball back. Should be no. Actually, I'm not even gonna Fireball it. I'm actually not even gonna Fireball it. He's played so much Elixir. I'm gonna go Pigs because the problem for him is the fact that the Zappies are really annoying, and I can just go here, and this is really hard to stop. I actually missed my target, but it literally does not even matter. Look at this man's tower. It's at 700. Really nice. Extra damage. Now he's probably gonna try to go for a Hog. It's probably the only thing you can do. I go here, and then just play Zappies just like before. He does have the Quake, which is nice for him, but I also have Slowdown, which is really nice with my Zappies. So I should be able to get through this. I'm just gonna go for Pigs, and then we're gonna go for a Fireball. I don't think he has much counterplay, actually. I don't really think he's much chances at all. I just go for an arrows, get a little bit of damage on tower. A couple more shots. It's going to be 1 or 2 hits away now. 1 or 2 hits away. I still have my tactics. I'm just going to go for this. I'm probably going to even Fireball this back. Yeah, I'm actually going to Fireball the Hog back after this shot so the Brawler can hit it. Nice, and that looks really good. Now we can go here. And we just want to stop. Oh, actually, Quake's going to be fast. We're going to have to be quick. If Quake comes down just in time, I could lose. Quake does come down just in time, but that's a really close game. The only reason why I lost is because I let a little bit of Firecracker damage in, and it's kind of annoying because I don't have any direct counter to the Hog except for the Cage. So like I can pull, but I get out-cycled really quickly, so it's hard for me to stop all of them. But he played really well. He got a really nice Valk block in there. That was a good game, but still showing the power of this deck. He gets so much damage both lanes. Also, it's Valk and Tesla, so it makes it a little bit harder, but still really strong game by this guy. And this is just a great deck anyway. It keeps the game close. Really good deck. All right, into match number 3. I'm thinking, I don't know what to do here. I think I'm just probably gonna go for another Barbell. I like cycling. I want to make the other person commit. I want to find out what my opponent's playing. And Baby Dragon. Okay, so it could be Golem, could be Graveyard, could be a couple things. Could be, I guess, also Lava Hound. Now, is looking a lot like Graveyard. Now we're gonna go here, see if he has the Bomb Tower. Do you have the Bomb Tower? No, you have the Dark Prince. Interesting choice. I mean, nothing necessarily wrong with that. It's just I'm gonna get 500 damage on the tower, and bro, he played Dark Prince for that, and he still takes 500 damage. And I can also go here. So his Mega's like kind of good, but like look at this Cage blocks both things, so I'm not really too worried about this. We can good. I even will go for this Fireball because I wanted to get this off the board quickly, and he happens to play it so that I can actually hit the tower that I'm going for, and also the hut. So we'll take it. Nice. I'm waiting. I was going to Barbell, but we're going to wait for this. It's way more important to Barbell the set of 3 than the individuals. Because the 3, like, the first, when there's 3 together, they tank for each other, which is kind of annoying. I'm just going to play slow. I'm guessing he'll play Graveyard here. I'm going to go Recruits, and then I'm going to go Arrows inside the Graveyard. Yep. Not surprised at all. There's nothing surprising about that for me. I'm probably just going to go for an Arrows just a little bit late. I might even be able to avoid playing the Arrows. Actually, I think I will just not play the Arrows. Looks pretty good. I'm going to go Pigs. here. Because he played a Poison into that too, so he played Graveyard, Knight, and Poison. His Elixir's low, and he's going to have a hard time defending this. And look how much damage these Pigs do. Look how much... I'm already, like, way ahead. He went all in, and I'm up by even more damage than I was before. Now I'm up by 750, which is huge. But now that we actually know that it is, like, for sure, like, he hadn't shown the graveyard yet, but we know it's graveyard now, so we can play a little bit differently. I might try to block the tank of the bridge. If he gives me if he plays, like, Knight of the Bridge, I would just block this. I'm gonna go for a Flying Machine to take out some of these Spirit Goblins. He's not letting me Fireball this time, so we're gonna play it. We're gonna play this a little different. It's gonna go Cage for another blocker. And I will, of course, have Barbarelle on defense. I probably will go for that next time as well, so that we don't have to spin in arrows. Wow. Okay, now recruits to block because he wants graveyard. See how that works? Now we're blocking the tank from crossing the bridge so that that my troops are defending and my tower is focused on the graveyard, which is what we want it to be focused on. And we can just go for nice arrows on the Knight and the Spirit Goblins. And we're literally getting this tower with pigs against a Dark Prince. That's actually funny. I actually find that kind of funny because Dark Prince is supposed to be like such a good counter against Graveyard, but no, I mean, he's struggling here. And we can block this with the Cage again, so he won't be able to get through. He's going to have to spin to Graveyard because Poison is not 300 damage worth. It is just not. So now I'm going to go Barbarelle to stall. Oh, I might have been too late. Yeah, the Spear Goblin gets the hit. That's my fault. I was thinking that it was going to die, but it did not die. So I'm just going to take this Fireball, same as before. But the real threat is always those graveyards coming in the pocket, whatever tank he might have coming in the pocket, and tanky for some graveyard on one of my towers. I'm going to go for recruits in the back just to have a defense for the graveyard if he ever plays it. Just going to keep playing this a little bit slow. Poison is nice, but I'm just going to go Zappies below it, so that way he doesn't get value on both sets of troops. And after the Dark Prince connects, I'm going to go Pigs around it, and there's no building that actually, he is the Hut. He's the Hut, that's right, I forgot about the Hut, but the Hut's kind of irrelevant in this game. It's not really doing too much. So I'm going to go here, take this arrows on tower as well. I do still have a Barbarelle on defense if it's necessary. Right, so he finally does go for this, and it goes the wrong way. The Knight's going the wrong direction, and my tower is helping on the graveyard, so that worked out pretty well. Don't spam a Knight like that. He's playing too aggressively. The Knight was too much. Now we're going to go here, because anything he plays in the center is going to get sniped by the Flying Machine. I'm going to go Zappies as well, just to add to the attack, make more pressure. Stalling, get a little bit of damage there. That's nice. Extra damage on the Dark Prince. It's going to die here, looks like. Yeah, well, actually not quite, but good enough. If he goes for a Knight, I will just... In fact, that's what I'm expecting. I'm expecting him to go for a Knight here. Yeah, it's going to get stuck on the recruit, so I don't need to worry too much about this. I'm going to go for a Barbarelle and put a Flying Machine on the board, and then go for Pigs. Because I need to get damage, because he's getting consistent, like, Flying Machine hits. Sorry, not Flying Machine, Poison ticks. I said that because the Flying Machine was in the graveyard, but I said the wrong thing. But yeah, Dark Prince is really annoying on defense. It's just the fact that I got to keep defending, and he's got some opportunities to just keep going for poisons every time I try to defend. Now I'll play Flying Machine the bridge to create more pressure and take this free Fireball. It's just free troops. We'll take it, of course. Nice. If that drops, I can actually go Pigs. And I will. I will go Pigs here. Because he's going to keep... Like, look at that. He keeps getting a chance to go for these poisons on tower. I need to get through the poisons. It's my only chance at winning. And whoa! The Pigs! The Pigs! Bro! Okay. The Pigs are actually broken, and we're completely winning now. He has to go for a poison and play something in the pocket to try to win. I guess to go Graveyard, and I can just prediction Barbarelle, but it's not even going to matter. There's no way he's enough damage. And with that, we beat Graveyard with Pigs. Not something you see every day. And I don't think he even played that bad. I don't think he played it that bad. I just kind of outcycled his counter and just went in. I mean, Pigs has been so underwhelming for like the past 3 months. With this meta shift, suddenly they're insane. It's amazing. One more match, guys. All right, match number 4. Let's go. Last one for the video. And I keep getting... Okay. So in this situation, we defend. Obviously, we want to get the Barbarelle down. We want to get the Zappies down. We want to defend. Unfortunately, we do not have the Cage first play, and I did lose that game against Hog. So I would like to get the last game for the video to bounce back and beat the Hog deck. Okay, we'll take the free arrows. I mean, if you're gonna play that with the tower, I'll take it, of course. Man. Alright, I mean, this is 6.7, so this is definitely not, like, slouches. These guys are definitely good. But I guess just a misclick. I don't know what he would even wanted to play there. I can't even think what would have been a better play. Like, what would you even want to play, like, right here at that point in time? I don't know. Of course, I mean, I can just play Flying Machine. He doesn't have a lot of elixir. He did waste 3 just a second ago, keep in mind. But I can just go in. It's actually kind of hard to defend this, because, like, my Flying Machine's got a tank, and it's being tanked for with the Pigs, and look at the damage coming in the right side, and I'm gonna get a cage down for the what's it called? We're gonna get a cage down for the Hog and go for this Barbarelle. Definitely a good start from my hand. definitely happy with the start of this. I don't know why that happened. It's just, I guess, an anomaly. Maybe I don't know what could have been happening there, but it looks like it's just a straight up rematch of the previous game, which I'm happy to show you guys how to win this one. All right, actually hitting my tower this time at least, right? If you're gonna go ahead and spin it, you might as well at least hit my tower, right? So now we'll go recruits, and this is nice because I just keep getting damage. Sorry, not damage, but pressure on both lanes. So no matter what, like he's gonna have to counter these recruits over here. He's gonna have to do something about them over here. And yeah, this huge horde, and he's gonna probably go firecracker. Yep, easy prediction. I mean, like obviously you want to get your firecracker down to defend against all these things, and nice. Both lanes are getting 2 shots. Come on. 800 damage just because he missed the Night Pull. Nice. Beautiful. I'm actually going to do this because I have like 2 tanks right there. Well, that's only 1 now, but whenever he goes, I'm just going to fireball it. I'm actually just going to fireball it and try to go to the tower. Any damage here is just so much. Look how much damage it does. He played a Tesla and still took 600 damage. Pigs just do so much damage now. It's insane. Going here. Right, so now we have this opportunity, and we can play Zabbies to stall the Hog for even longer. So even if he goes Quake here, he's still not going to get any shots. No shots. Sorry, buddy. No chance. And now we just have recruits at the bridge, and you have nothing. We're going both lanes. You play Tesla in the center, but I go Flying Machine to snipe it off the board. I mean, it's just not going to be able to get through. Your defense is insufficient, and with that, we're just going to win this game. There's pretty much no chance for our opponent. I can't think of anything you could even go for here. I mean, the Flying Machine just defends this. Yeah, 5 seconds left, and we can just sit back and relax and watch the game end in our favor. Wow, easy deck, easy deck. Even the game that I lost, it was super close, and it was low brain requirements. And I don't know. I hope you guys like this deck because this one is probably one of the strongest in the meta right now. If not, pigs are agreeably by the pros. Most pros are saying, and I'm not a pro, but most pros are saying that pigs are just the best card in the game right now, or among the best cards in the game. So definitely using a deck like this with a win con like pigs is really, really consistent, especially with the fireball bait with the Firefly Machine and the split lane pressure, so you can actually split your pigs. If you get a good matchup like that, sometimes you want to split, like against Bomb Tower, you can split them so that they can't hit all of them at the same time. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed that one. Make sure to like and subscribe if you like the content. I'm still going to be doing more content. I'm also going to be uploading shorts, so if you've not checked out the shorts yet, we're going to be doing shorts, some stream highlights and stuff will be in the shorts section. But yeah, thank you so much for supporting the channel. I'll catch you guys in the next video. Thanks so much, guys. Peace.